I miss you guys so much, and I see all the hard work you guys are doing at home, and I want you to keep it up because you guys are such rock stars. I'm so proud of all of you. I just wanted to read you a quick little story. This is a book that Miss Klein actually had when she was your age, a little girl. It is a Winnie the Pooh book, and it is called Oh Bother, Someone's Messy. So I wonder what it's going to be about. We have all these friends playing nicely together, kind of like how we play in Sinners together. They look like they're all sharing and being nice to each other. Let's see. So we have the title again, and the story is by Betty Burney, illustrated by Nancy Stevenson. And this is called the title page. You guys rock. Alright. So if we look in this picture, it looks like this must be Rue's room. And does it look very clean? Does this look like some of your rooms right now? It says, one afternoon, Kinga opened the door to Rue's room and was very surprised by what she saw. What a mess, said Kinga. Do your mommies or daddies ever say that to you? But Mama, every time I clean my room, it just gets messy again, said Rue. And anyway, it doesn't really bother me. Well, it bothers me a lot, said Kinga. Please tidy up your room. I can't even get to your dresser to put away these clean clothes. So she can't even get to the dresser because of all the toys. What do you think Rue should do? Do you think he should clean up his room? Let's see what he does. I'm tired of telling Rue to clean up his room all the time, thought Kinga. And it doesn't do a bit of good. Then Kinga had an idea. She would try something different. She would let Rue's room get as messy as he wanted. So she's going to see what happens. She's going to let him just make his room as messy as can be, and she's not going to say anything. I've decided you're right, Kinga told Rue. I don't think you should clean your room if you don't want to. After all, it will just get dirty again. Great, said Rue. Anyway, I can't clean up now. Pooh and Tigger are coming over to play ball. If I can find my ball. So, he's having trouble finding his ball. Do you think he'd find it if he cleaned up his room? I don't know. So there's his messy room. And there's Pooh and Tigger coming in. Rue finally found his ball and was about to leave when Tigger and Winnie the Pooh came into his room. Oh, bother! It's raining, so we can't play ball. So they can't play ball because it's raining outside. Pooh complained. Then let's play in my room, Rue replied. Do you think they're going to be able to play in the messy room? We can do whatever we want in my room because it's already messy. Oh boy, said Tigger, bouncing gleefully. Tiggers just love messy rooms. Do you guys like messy rooms? So there's Tigger and Rue playing. And Winnie the Pooh, he looks like he's cutting out something. Tigger, Pooh, and Rue had a great time. They threw papers on the floor. Do we do that at school? Do we throw paper on the floor? Do we do that at home? Is that a green choice? And toss toys and games everywhere. Oh no! Do we do that at school or at home? I don't know if they're making green choices, guys. It was fun for a while until there was no more room to play in all the mess. So there was no room to play because they had made such a mess. Where are you going? Kinga asked Rue when she saw him heading outside with his pail and shovel. To get some mud, Rue answered excitedly. We're going to make mud pies in my room. Do your mommies and daddies let you make mud pies inside? I don't think that's a very good idea. "You can do what you want in your room," said Kanga, biting her tongue. "But please don't track mud all over my clean kitchen floor." So look at all the friends. Did they look clean? They look a little messy. When Roo got back with the mud, he and his friends made lots of mud pies, and as the afternoon wore on, Roo's room got messier and messier. "Oh, bother! Things are sticking to me!" "So the mud are making things stick to him," said Pooh. "Ouch!" yelled Tigger as he bounced into a half-hidden toy airplane. Tiggers hate messy rooms. So he doesn't like messy rooms anymore. So what do we have here? A little wagon with a bunch of stuff. And it looks like Al is coming out. As soon as it stopped raining, Tigger and Pooh said goodbye to Roo. "We promised to visit Piglet this afternoon," Pooh told Roo. Roo got lonely playing all by himself, so he put some toys in his wagon and set off for the 100-acre wood to find someone else to play with. "Dear me, who's making all that mess?" Al called out as he flew above Roo. "What mess?" asked Roo. "Just look around, Roo," replied Al. "You're littering up the 100-acre wood with all your toys." "Sorry," said Roo. So when he was pulling his wagon, all the toys started to fall out. So he was making a mess in the woods. So it looks like Eeyore is popping out of a bush. Let's see what he says. Roo continued walking through the 100-acre wood. Suddenly, he noticed Eeyore watching him through the bushes. "Uh-oh, somebody's making a mess," muttered Eeyore, "and they'll probably blame me." "Sorry," said Roo, and he stopped to pick up his things. Soon Roo came to Piglet's house. He knocked, and Piglet opened the door. Inside, Roo could see Pooh and Tigger playing. "Hi, Piglet. Can I come in and play?" Roo asked. Piglet thought it over. "Well, I just cleaned my house, Roo, so you can come in if you promise not to make a mess." What do you think is going to happen? Is he going to make a mess? So there's Piglet and Pooh and Tigger. Looks like they're playing with blocks nicely. Roo wiped his muddy hands and feet and left his wagon outside. "Isn't Piglet's place Tiggerific?" asked Tigger when he saw Roo. It sure was. Everything was in order in Piglet's house. His games and puzzles and art supplies were neatly labeled and kept in a special place. So this is kind of like how we try to keep things at school, right? So we know where everything is, so we can find it during center time and station time. So it looks like they're painting and doing puzzles. Roo was having a wonderful time playing in Piglet's tidy house. "Golly, we could play here forever. I can find anything I want," Roo said. "Yes," Pooh agreed, "even honey." So it looks like Pooh painted a picture of honey because he loves honey so much. Roo was having so much fun, he lost track of time. He was very surprised when Kanga knocked on the door. "I've been looking all over for you, Roo," said Kanga. "It's time to come home for dinner." "He'll be right with you, Kanga," said Piglet. "But I have a rule that everyone must help put the toys away before they leave." So we kind of have that rule at school. Everybody has to help clean up before we go. "We'll do it together," Roo said happily. Isn't that a green choice? Roo is helping all his friends clean up. That night, Roo was very tired. He was all set for bed when he discovered that he had a big problem. He couldn't find his bed in all the mess. He asked Kanga what to do. "Well, you can either try and find your bed or sleep on the couch tonight," Kanga kindly suggested. "It's your decision." The next morning, Kanga was outside hanging clothes on the line when she saw Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger walking toward her. Where's Roo? Asked Pooh. He's in his room, said Kanga. I think he would like to clean it, but it's such a mess right now, he doesn't know where to start. What do you think his friends could do? Oh dear, said Piglet. Maybe we can help. Yes, you can, and I know just how, whispered Kanga. Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger agreed to go home and get some big boxes. When Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger returned to the house, Roo answered the door. Hiya, buddy boy, Tigger said to Roo. We're here to have a Tiggerific party, Tigger announced. Roo hung his head. Well, I don't think it would be much fun here. My room is such an awful mess. Pooh laughed. That's all right. You see, this is a cleaning up party. So we kind of have a cleaning up party every day when we clean up centers and stations. Roo's friends helped him sort through his things. Soon Roo had special places for all his toys. It would be easy to keep his room clean from now on. My room looks great, said Roo, and if you remember to put your stuff away, when you're finished playing, it will always be neat as a Tigger, his bouncy friend said. Can we eat now? Asked Pooh. I brought along a snack of honey. Oh no, said Roo. If we eat in here, we'll mess up my clean room. So Roo and his friends had a picnic outside. I'm really proud of you, Roo. You chose to tidy up your room, and I didn't even have to ask you, said Kanga. Oh, Mama, from now on, I'll always have a clean room, and I'll help you keep the rest of the house clean, too. Look, I even cleaned my plate. So did I, said Winnie the Pooh. May I please have some more? All right, and that's the end. So, I know all of you are awesome at cleaning up because you clean up all the time at school and you do an amazing job. So I want you to remember while you're at home, make sure that you're cleaning up your toys and putting everything where they're supposed to go because that will make mommy and daddy or grandma, whoever you're with, very happy. So remember to be an awesome helper and keep cleaning up. Miss Klein loves you and she hopes that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah!